Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Love, Tips, and Velvet Lips. It's been a journey this morning. I almost didn't make it today because I actually wasn't going to come on today, but I decided just to show up because, hey, you know what? Why not? But I had a feeling I had to get done this morning, so I didn't think I was going to make it, but my dentist is awesome and incredible. So here I am. So with that said, welcome to Love, Tips, and Velvet Lips. I'm here to answer any questions about love, intimacy, relationships, any of those things, sex, all the stuff that, may be interesting for you. And, I'm open to whatever it is that you have questions about today. If you don't know who I am Marla Renee Stewart of Velvet Lips Sex Ed. That is my company, Sexuality Education. And I am a sexologist and sexual strategist, helping folks with their love lives here. So welcome. We are here live on Facebook, live on YouTube, as well as Instagram. So if you have comments, questions, again, please feel free to put them in the chat. Please feel free to ask me. And good morning, y'all. Good morning. It is Monday. It's Monday. I thought it was Tuesday. It was really kind of a wow moment for me. I was getting Malachi ready for Tuesday, which is like splash day, and I realized it is Monday. So I'm guessing yesterday maybe felt like a Sunday. Like a Monday, maybe because I did start a little bit of work, but that's perfectly okay. So anyway, if you want to submit your questions anonymously, you can go ahead and do that at qrco.de/lovetipsama. Good morning, Carmen. Lovely to see you. Glad you are here. If you have not had a chance to check out my free Arts and Science of Seduction class, please go to velvetlipsexed.com/shop and check out my class there. You will learn all about all the things, primarily what we wrote about, what we wrote about in the Ultimate Guide to Seduction and Foreplay in our book that I co-wrote with Dr. Jess. So I hope you have checked out that class if you have not already. So the week, y'all, what is going on for the week? Well, I'm slowly, if y'all know me and you know that I had, Malachi, full time, and now he's in preschool. And so I'm just like, oh my gosh, wow. Have some time. So I'm finally getting caught up on a lot of things, which feels really amazing. But I wanted to say that, there's a lot of things happening in the world, we know. And the one thing that I think we sometimes forget to do is prioritize ourselves and prioritize our health. Because, it can be stressful. The reason why I had to go get that filling today is because I was under an extreme amount of stress, and I was, crunching my teeth. So not clenching. Yeah. So I was clenching my teeth, clenching my jaw so tight, that I cracked my tooth. Right. And so that means a lot of stress, and it was done subconsciously. So it was done in my sleep. But all that to say is that we really have to prioritize ourselves. We really have to prioritize our health, our mental health, our sexual health, because these are the things that are going to help us in the long run, right? And you all know I am a big advocate that, your sexual energy is, it's throughout life. It goes through everywhere. So I just highly encourage you to ensure that you are taking the time for yourself to do the things that you need to take care of yourself. With that said, it is, wow, I believe it's like the 5th week of July, isn't it? July. I had 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. It's the 5th week of July. And in July, we have been focusing on pleasure and the big O, right? And that's why I'm saying take care of yourselves, y'all, because, pleasure is the thing that we need to feel good. We need joy in our lives because there's so much bad stuff you can just watch on the news at any given point in day, and it's just really not that great, right? I really want you to think about these things as we move forward. But with that said, we've been focusing on pleasure and the big O. Week 1, we talked about brakes and accelerators. So the things that turn us on, the things that turn us off, the things that keep us going, the things that stop us. All of these various things are, help us to experience joy or not, or experience a big O or not, right? Week 2, we talked about flirting. I talked a little bit about cautious flirting, what that means. I talked a little bit about, how you can do that in a beautiful, consensual way without, seeming too creepy or anything like that. And then week 3, we talked about big O challenges. So, sometimes when you are thinking about, how do I get to the big O, and there is a challenge, maybe it's meds, or maybe it's your libido, or maybe it is something new altogether, just big O challenges and how that can really affect you. It can negatively affect your health and how to overcome those things. And then last week we had a guest on. We had Mayla Green of the Adult Toy Shop talk to us about like practicing pleasure and what that looks like. I talked about how you can set up the scene, and what does it actually really mean to practice pleasure, right? We can think about, what, toys can do for us all the, what toys can do for us all the given day. However, we do need to think about, pleasure in all sorts of ways, right? So what makes us happy? What are the ways that we can practice our pleasure, prioritize our pleasure, really? And so this week, week 5, I just kind of wanted to talk to you all about what are you doing for your happiness? Because ultimately, if you are not doing those things, you are, what's the point, right? So I would love for you to write down a bucket list, write down the things that will, make you happy. Write down the things that you want to experience. And then you just got to make plans to start marking them off, right? Because that is a way not only to gain confidence in yourself, but also to ensure that you are going to be having joy in your life, right? Which is important to have. So I just highly encourage you to make that happen for yourself. So anyway, I just wanted to pop in, say hello, say hi, see how you're doing, see if I had any questions. It doesn't look like I have any questions for today, but if you do want to submit your questions, please make sure you submit them at qrco.de/lovetipsama. If you have not already, submit them anonymously. You can also get your erotic activity bucket list there. It's bit.ly/eroticme. And that is where you are a sheet to help guide your experiences and think about other ways of pleasure that will be helpful for you. If you are not on my mailing list, I highly encourage you to get on my mailing list, and you can do that easily just by checking out my free Arts and Science of Seduction class. And you can just find that at velvetlipsexed.com/shop. So with that said, I hope you all, is a link in my bio to send questions. Yes, absolutely. I think so. If it's not, I will add it. That is on my list of things to do. But thank you, Yolanda, for reminding me. But yes, please, or you can feel free to DM me too. So if you are on Instagram and you're like, I got a question, please feel free to DM me. I will be happy to answer your questions there as well for next week. So thank you all so much for tuning in today. And I hope your week starts off really well. And I will see you all next time, okay? All right. Bye.